Psalm 32, 33. By David. Rejoice greatly in the Lord, O righteous ones. Praise is fitting for the upright. Give thanks to the Lord on the lyre. Sing praises to him on a 10-stringed instrument. Sing to him a new song. Sing praises beautifully with a shout. For the word of the Lord is right, and all his works are done in faithfulness. He loves mercy and judgment. The earth is full of the Lord's mercy. By the word of the Lord the heavens were established, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. Who gathers the waters of the sea together as in a wineskin? Who put the abysses in storehouses? Let all the earth fear the Lord, and let all the world's inhabitants be shaken by him. For he spoke, and they were made. He commanded, and they were created. The Lord scatters abroad the counsels of the nations, and he sets aside the reasoning of peoples. And he rejects the counsels of rulers. The counsel of the Lord abides forever, the thoughts of his heart from generation to generation. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, the people he chose as an inheritance for himself. The Lord looked attentively from heaven. He saw all the sons of men. From his prepared dwelling place, he looked upon all who dwell on the earth. He who alone fashioned their hearts, he who understands all their works. A king is not saved by his large army, and a giant shall not be saved by his immense strength. A horse is a false hope for salvation, and it shall not be saved by its enormous power. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those who hope in his mercy, to deliver their souls from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul shall wait for the Lord. He is our helper and protector. For our heart shall be glad in him, and we hope in his holy name. Let your mercy, O Lord, be upon us, as we hope in you. Psalm 33, 34. By David, when he changed his countenance before Abimelech, who let him go, and he departed. I will bless the Lord at all times, his praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall be praised in the Lord. Let the gentle hear, and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and he delivered me from all my sojourning. Come to him, and be enlightened, and your face shall never be ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him, and saved him from all his afflictions. The angel of the Lord shall encamp around those who fear him, and he will deliver them. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who hopes in him. Fear the Lord, you his saints. For there is no want for those who fear him. Rich men turned poor and went hungry, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the man who desires life, who loves to see good days? Keep your tongue from evil, and your lips from speaking deceit. Shun evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their supplications. The Lord's face is against those who do evil, so as to destroy their remembrance from the earth. The righteous cried, and the Lord heard them, and he delivered them from all their afflictions. The Lord is near those who are broken-hearted, and he will save the humble in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but he will deliver them from them all. The Lord shall guard all their bones. Not one of them shall be broken. The death of sinners is evil, and those who hate the righteous shall go wrong. The Lord will redeem the souls of his servants, and all who hope in him shall not go wrong. Psalm 34, 35. By David. Lord, judge those who injure me, make war on those who make war on me. Take hold of weapon and shield, and rise up to my help. Bring forth the sword, and confine those in opposition who pursue me. Say to my soul, I am your salvation. Let those who seek my soul be dishonored and shamed. Let those who plot evils against me be turned backward and disappointed. Let them be like dust in the wind's face. And let the angel of the Lord afflict them. Let their way be dark and slippery. And let the angel of the Lord pursue them. For without cause they hid the destruction of their trap for me. In vain they reproached my soul. Let a trap they do not know catch them. And they themselves shall fall into the same trap. But my soul shall greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall delight in his salvation. All my bones shall say, O Lord, who is like you? You who deliver a poor man from hands stronger than he, and a poor and needy man from those who plunder him. Unjust witnesses rose up against me, asking me things I knew nothing about. They repaid me evil for good, and bereavement for my soul. But I put on sackcloth when they troubled me, and I humbled my soul with fasting. And my prayer will return into my bosom. Like a neighbor, like our brother, so they were well-pleasing. Like one who laments and is of a sad countenance, so I humbled myself. But they were delighted, and were gathered together against me. Whips were gathered together against me, but I did not know it. They were torn asunder, yet they were not pierced to the heart. They tempted me, they mocked and sneered at me. They gnashed their teeth at me. O Lord, when will you look on this? Restore my soul from their malice. My only begotten from the lions. I will give thanks to you, O Lord, in the great church. I will praise you among a mighty people. Let them not rejoice over me, those who are unjustly my enemies. Those who hate me without a cause, and wink with their eyes. For they spoke peace to me. But in their wrath they schemed deceit. And opened wide their mouth at me, saying, Well done. Well done. Our eyes saw it. You saw this, O Lord, do not keep silence. O Lord, do not be far from me. Arise, O Lord, attend to my judgment. My God and my Lord, to my cause. Judge me according to your righteousness, O Lord my God. And let them not rejoice against me. Let them not say in their hearts, Well done. Well done, our soul. Let them not say, We swallowed him up. May those who rejoice at my troubles be altogether dishonored and shamed. Let those who boast against me be clothed with shame and humiliation. Let those who desire my righteousness greatly rejoice, and be glad. And let them say continually, The Lord be magnified. Those who desire his servant's peace. And my tongue shall meditate on your righteousness, and on your praise all the day long. Notes from the previous page. 32:1 Psalm 32 is a prophecy revealing the Trinity as the creator of the world. The Lord refers to the Father, verses 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 20, and 22. The word of the Lord is the Son of the Father, verses 4 and 6, and the Holy Spirit is the breath of his mouth, v. 6. Therefore, the Father created the world through his Son and his Spirit, who are his co-equals. And v9 reveals that the Father spoke and commanded the words in Genesis 1, and the Son and the Holy Spirit fulfilled that which was commanded. Therefore, the saints, righteous ones, worship the Trinity, verses 1 to 3, as the creator of the world, verses 4 to 17, and they hope in the Trinity to raise them from the dead in the world to come, verses 18 to 22, see also Creed. 33:1 Psalm 33 is a prophecy teaching how Holy Communion, v9, is to be received in the Church, 1, with a gentle spirit, v3, 2, as a sojourner in the world, v5, 3, with a poor, broken, and humble spirit, verses 7, 19, 4, with the fear of God, verses 8, 10, 12, 5. With hope in the world to come, verses 9, 23, 6, with clean lips and a peaceful heart, vv. 13-17, see also 1 Peter 3:10, 12. 34:1 Psalm 34 is a prophecy regarding the Lord's sufferings and death on the cross in Holy Week. For example, v11 refers to the false witnesses at the Lord's trial. He endured these things on behalf of and with his church in mind, my only begotten, v17, the great church and a mighty people, v18. And his people greatly rejoice and magnify him. v27, because of what he did for them. Psalm 35, 36. For the end, by David, the servant of the Lord. The transgressor, so as to sin, says within himself, there is no fear of God before his eyes. For he acts deceitfully before him, lest he discover his lawlessness and hate it. The words of his mouth are lawlessness and deceit. He is unwilling to understand how to do good. He devises lawlessness on his bed. He sets himself in every way not good. And he does not abhor evil. O Lord, your mercy is in heaven. And your truth reaches to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mountains of God. Your judgments are a great deep. Men and cattle you will save, O Lord. How you multiply your mercy, O God. The sons of men shall hope under the shelter of your wings. They shall be intoxicated with the fatness of your house. And you will give them drink from the abundant water of your delight. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light we shall see light. Extend your mercy to those who know you. And your righteousness to the upright in heart. Let not the foot of arrogance come against me. And may the hand of sinners not shake me. Those who work lawlessness fall there. They are cast out, and unable to stand. Psalm 36, 37. Of David. Do not be envious of those who do evil. Nor be jealous of those who work lawlessness. For like grass they shall be dried up quickly. And like green vegetables they shall swiftly wither. Hope in the Lord, and work goodness. Dwell in the land, and you shall be nurtured by its riches. Delight in the Lord. And he will give you the requests of your heart. Reveal your way to the Lord. And hope in him, and he will do it. He shall bring forth your righteousness as light. And your judgment as the noonday sun. Submit to the Lord, and supplicate him. Do not be envious of him who prospers in his way. Nor of him who transgresses the law. Cease from wrath and forsake anger. Do not be envious so as to do evil. Because evildoers will be destroyed. But those who wait on the Lord, these shall inherit the earth. For in a little while the sinner shall no longer be present. And you will look for his place, but not find it. But the gentle shall inherit the earth. And they will delight in the fullness of peace. The sinner will closely observe the just Emin. And gnash at him with his teeth. But the Lord shall laugh at him. Because he foresees his day will come. The sinners draw the sword. And stretch their bow. To cast down the poor and needy. To slay the upright in heart. May their sword enter their heart. And their bows be shattered. Better the little with the just Emin. Than the great riches of sinners. For the arms of sinners shall be shattered. But the Lord supports the righteous. The Lord knows the ways of the blameless. And their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in an evil time. And in days of famine they shall be filled. But the sinners shall perish. And the enemies of the Lord altogether. When they glorify and exalt themselves. Like smoke they shall vanish away. The sinner borrows, but will not repay. However, the righteous man is compassionate, and gives. For those who bless him shall inherit the earth. But those who curse him shall be utterly destroyed. The steps of a man are guided aright by the Lord. And he shall desire his way. When he falls, he shall not be broken to pieces. For the Lord supports him with his hand. I was young, but indeed I grew old. Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken. Nor his seed begging bread. Day in and out, he is merciful and lends. And his seed shall be a blessing. Turn away from evil, and do good. And dwell unto ages of ages. For the Lord loves judgment. And he will not abandon his holy ones. They shall be kept forever. But the lawless shall be banished. And the seed of the ungodly shall be utterly destroyed. The righteous shall inherit the earth. And dwell upon it unto ages of ages. The mouth of the righteous shall meditate on wisdom. And his tongue shall speak of judgment. The law of God is in his heart. And his steps shall not be tripped up. The sinner observes the righteous man. And seeks to put him to death. But the Lord will not leave him in his hands. Nor condemn him, when he judges him. Wait on the Lord, and keep his way. And he shall exalt you to inherit the earth. You shall see the sinners when they are utterly destroyed. I saw the ungodly greatly exalted. And lifting himself up like the cedars of Lebanon. And I passed by, and behold, he was not. And I sought for him. But his place was not found. Keep innocence, and behold uprightness. For this is the remnant for the peaceful man. But transgressors shall be utterly destroyed together. The remnants of the ungodly shall be utterly destroyed. Now the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. And he is their protector in time of affliction. And the Lord shall help them, and deliver them. And he shall deliver them from sinners. And save them, because they hope in him. Notes from the previous page. 35:1 Psalm 35 reveals the right and wrong uses of free will and the fruits that result in either case. First, it shows that sin or evil is an action of man's free will, says within himself. v2, acts deceitfully, lest he discover, v3, is unwilling, v4, devises, sets himself. And does not abhor, v5. Therefore, sin or evil is not a part of human essence or nature, for God created human nature good in itself. Sinning is altogether the wrong use of free will, and the most dangerous wrong use is arrogance, which often comes against the saints, v12. But such a wrong use ultimately brings down the lawless, fall there, and unable to stand, v13. Second, this psalm reveals the proper use of free will, which is to seek out and hope, v8, for God's mercy, verses 6, 11, his truth, v6, his righteousness, verses 7, 11, and his judgments, v7. Also with free will, the upright in heart, v11, may be intoxicated by drinking the abundant water, v9, that flows from the fountain and by seeing the light which is in light, v10. The fountain is the Father, and the Son is the water. The light, and the life that goes forth from this fountain. Those who willingly drink of this water in baptism, and who see this light, partake of life and light, see also John 1:4, and also become intoxicated with the Holy Spirit, the fatness, v9, see also John 7:37, 39. Acts 2:13, 17, Ephesians 5:18. 36:1 Psalm 36 shows why the martyrs were willing to die, v32 they were looking for the resurrection of the dead and the life of the world to come, creed. The world to come is the theme throughout this psalm, verses 3, 9, 11, 18, 22, 27, 28, 29, 34, 39, 40. Prior to their martyrdom, the martyrs lived a godly life in light of the new world, verses 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 16, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 37. Therefore, they are the best examples to encourage God's people to live the Christian life in the same anticipation of the world to come. but the ungodly shall not inherit that world, verses 2, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20, 22, 28, 34, 35, 36, 38.